Hi everyone, Heather Reid here of Planner Protect, where we help you negotiate your next venue contract with confidence. Today I want to talk about a contract that you're signing for multi-days where you have accommodations in addition to meeting space. So typically that would be in a hotel setting. And quite often when you have multiple days, guests will have to or want to leave early and leave earlier than they anticipated. And you want to prepare for that situation ahead of time. So when you are looking at the venue contract, think about early departure fees. So the first thing you want to think about, is it even mentioned in the contract? Have they identified that there will be early departure fees? So that's the first thing. Is it even discussed? If it is discussed, great, we'll negotiate that. If it's not discussed, then you want to ask about it. But in either case, here's some considerations for negotiating early departure fees. So from the attendee's perspective, there's several things that you can do to assist them with early departure fees. So first thing, when will early departure fees be invoked? So for example, if the attendee leaves early unannounced and earlier than their anticipated departure date. So that would be when the fee would be invoked. What about circumstances when the fee could be avoided? So if the fee could be avoided by the delegate forewarning the property that they are leaving early, so either on or before their arrival, they could avoid those charges. The third consideration is, when can the charge be waived? So if your attendee had to leave for emergency reasons, could the hotel waive that early departure fee, and under what circumstances and what proof would the attendee need to show? And also, could you negotiate for your VIPs, your staff, your speakers to have no early departure fees assessed? So there's some, when can it be charged? When can it be avoided? And when can it be waived? Another factor about the early departure fees that you want to think about is, what is the amount that is going to be charged? Is it equal to one night's stay? Is it equal to a percentage of one night's stay? Or will it be a flat fee? So you want to take a look at how much the early departure fee is going to be. And another consideration that you want to look at is who is responsible for the charge? When is the charge appropriate to charge to the attendee, and when is it appropriate to charge it to the master bill? So if an attendee is on their own bill, then that early departure fee gets assessed to the individual. When that individual is on the master account, then that early departure fee would be assessed to the master account. You also want to be thinking about publishing and making known anything about early departure fees so that you can help your attendees avoid those once the contract is signed. You want to publish those on your website. You want to ask the hotel to include that in their verbiage on their link to their registration form for accommodations. So that's helping the attendee with the early departure fee. And you also want to think about the early departure fee before the contract is signed, because it helps the event host. And it helps it in two ways. One, you want to be given credit for any early departure fees collected if you're in a situation where performance damages are owed, so attrition damages. You want to be given credit for every single dollar that's been brought to the property, and early departure fees are included in that. And on the flip side, if you've been able to negotiate performance incentives, again, you want to be given credit for every dollar that you've brought to the property, including early departure fees. So you want to make sure that those two items are identified, that early departure fees will be included in the tally of the master account, whether it be to avoid or lessen attrition charges or to enhance incentives. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has, join us for other videos on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our bi-weekly newsletter at plannerprotect.ca, or pick up the phone, give me a call for a 15-minute consultation. We are here to help you negotiate your next contract with confidence.